November 20, 2022. Marcus Giovanni here. 2023 Denver Mayoral Debates and Forums by Marcus Giovanni. Folks, this is where the deception begins with all these node connectors and ship of fools that are trying to manipulate another election. They've been manipulating elections for 60 fucking years. And you have all these different Westword, they're out. Ballotpedia, they're out. YouTube, 17th declared candidate. This guy, Mike Johnston, do the handle, at Mike C. Johnston. He's out. Denver Decides 2019, there it is. Denver Decides. And when you look at who Denver Decides is, it's denvergov.org. Denver Inc., the Inter Neighborhood Cooperation bullshit administrators, they're done. They've all been indexed just because they don't see their information. They're not supposed to, you know? And then here comes the truth. Front runner. City of Denver, Marcus Giavanni by Kelly Bro Mayor. That's my website. See, when she said she wasn't going to run, we were indexing her. She was going to run all the time. We have people all over, folks. And she was just trying to manipulate. She's a manipulating hoe, man. Not a hoe like you think, but a hoe like a hoe that you used for gardening. She's hoeing Denver right now. And that's who Denver wants as mayor, the government, because she knows all the secrets, and she's going to keep. You think Hancock had $200 million plus? I think it was $245 million deficit, highest ever. But see, with the media, like, ooh, Ben Marcus, Markus, and Paul Rubino, do hashtag Paul Rubino JC or hashtag Michael Connor 28. These are some trifling fucking people, folks. And the good news is, I didn't need to be mayor to hand them their fucking asses. You know what I mean? And so it's going to slowly choke these fucking people that have been manipulating and lying and sniffing each other's asses, and they got caca all over the tips of their noses. And they can't hide from it. They're already doing forums, folks. And they're not inviting me because they don't want me here, because they know I'll crush them, and I'm crushing them now. And so we just let them keep talking because they have no actions. All they have is negative keywords that they've been using, phrases. And they'll see on January 1st, 2023, as they manipulate it, as Paul Lopez should be out of they need to recuse himself from these elections. He's the biggest corrupter, manipulator ever. And the good news is, there's some new people watching Paul now. See, there's a lot of people that don't like Paul, that have very, very powerful people. They can't stand that fucking asshole. He's a fucking, you know what I mean? Sorry for the language, folks, but the good news is, in indexing, when you talk the most vile conversations that I've had with other people, and then I repeat it, they're not my words. Unlike when you do hashtag believe Ian, all his words are his own. You folks are getting manipulated, and you 18 to 38-year-olds, this war that's looming, it's gonna happen, because we haven't had a draft in a while, and you're the ones that go, and these people don't care. They throw the citizens under the bus before they throw themselves under the bus, and none of these people will go to war because they're too old. But they'll send your daughters, and a lot of Democrats, it's your kids that go. So when your kids come home in a body bag, when all this shit fucking erupts, and you all sit there looking like all surprised, like, why did it happen? What happened to Denver? Why are we going to the dark web? Because you're fucking liars, that's why. And I didn't need to be mayor to let you all know this. So wherever you go, wherever you talk, artificial intelligence is sniffing your asses. And there's nowhere for you to hide. That's the kind of mayor I'd be. But you don't want a mayor like me. You want a mayor that you've had for the last 60 years. And when Pena and Webb came out, and the growth mayors, they were indexed. See, when I say this to people, they don't believe it. They don't. Other people do because they know. And then the IT people that are advising these people, they all need to be fired, man. But it's going to come. You'll see, folks. I have no reason to lie. But Honorable Mayor Robert W. Speer, he lives. And he sees things that these other people don't see what's coming. But you all fucked him badly. He died in office with influenza. The same COVID thing 100 years later that closed down everything. This is what we're headed to, folks. And so all the Democrats, you want to keep wearing all your masks. It never worked. Those masks didn't fucking work. And how do I know? Because I am, mercy. I'm a retired industrial painter. I did all of it. And they have a thing called OSHA. And OSHA requires us to wear certain apparatuses around our faces in order to not be wiped out by industrial coating fumes. So if I wore one of those particle masks that they use during operations, okay, I'd be dead or have some really bad cancer. So this is how I know when OSHA didn't come out telling everybody the truth about OSHA and the requirements for breathing apparatuses during hazardous asbestos abatements. I've done that before. See, I've done a lot of things in my life that these people can't say they've done. They're all institutionalized politicians that have been sniffing each other's assholes for a very long time. And now there's caca all over their faces, and you can smell it when you look at it. And now the smell has hit their breath, their voice, the voice latent print. So Kelly, you can do all the talking you want, girl. But if you get elected, I guarantee you 100% Denver's going to lose. You're going to be like, what happened? You're bullshit, Kelly. You're a fucking liar. You've been lying ever since you got fired from, oh, you didn't get fired. You resigned, meaning there was conflict because you were making $474,000 more than Barack Obama. Are you fucking kidding me? And only thing she's done is follow her trail. Artificial intelligence says, Kelly, you're done. Democracy